Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. She has to bring more to the table than sex. She has to bring more to the table than sex. Now, you know, if you're a young guy, your late teens, early 20s, all she bringing is sex, okay, I can understand that. I can get that. But if she older, or you're older rather, you in your late 20s, you need to be thinking about your mission. You need to think about your purpose. And you need to realize, is she in cooperation with your operation? Because see, that's how a lot of guys get caught up. This woman ain't bringing nothing more than sex. And they don't really have to do much. They don't have to do much. They can just lay there. There's a lot of guys just getting some pancake sex and think they doing something. The woman might, she might yell appropriately or whatever, but they spending all this money doing all this stuff for the woman, but she ain't giving them nothing back. And they think they really doing something with her, but she ain't doing anything else. She just laying there. She just laying there having sex. She might be getting some pleasure from you, but she ain't doing anything. She ain't doing anything, because you get some women out here don't want to cook. They don't want to do anything for their man. And trust me, they read that man. They's like, oh, I can get over on him. This man is a mark. And it's not even necessarily about getting money, but they don't have to do much. This man ain't going to demand anything. I'm going to tell you what. Like I said, if you in your late teens, early 20s, okay, I can get that. But you older, part of your relationship is you're supposed to have a relationship with yourself. You need to be on some type of mission. You need to be building something. Once a man gets past 25, he need to be thinking about what he's going to do. Once he hit his 30s, that's when he need to be doing whatever he's going to do. Any woman that is in your life, she need to be in cooperation with your operation. I don't care what she doing. And you can help her with whatever she doing, but she definitely need to be helping you. Like, okay, like the sex thing. That's the main thing. It don't mean anything. Shoot, let me shout out Cousin T-Tar. He says sex with a woman is like a handshake for her. They ain't nothing. What else is she doing? What else? If you got a plan, you got a business idea, is she helping out? Is she doing something to help out? If she got some connections, she got a good Rolodex or something like that. Shout out Master Teacher BGS, because he always talks about that. He always talks about that. What is she doing for you? Is she introducing you to people? Or if you take her to an event, can she really talk to people? Can she really talk to people? Can she be social? Whatever the case. Or if you one of those men who want children, you want a legacy. Would she be a good mother? Would she be a good mother? When you dealing with that woman, you gotta look, okay, fine, she fine. Yeah, she got that progression. Yeah, she got that beautiful face. She got that nice hair. She got that nice breast. She got that snatch waist. She got that big old butt dump. She got those nice hips. She got those thick thighs, which save lives. Got nice calves. Shoot, she got that face, body, everything. Okay, fine. And she great to have sex with. Okay, what else is she bringing to the table? And it cracked me up. You get some women talking about, well, I do, guys will be like, well, what you bringing to the table? I'm just bringing myself. No, baby girl, you got to bring more than yourself. What else are you bringing? What else are you helping with? Is your presence going to help put more money in my pocket and ultimately our pocket if we're talking about being in a relationship? Are you helping out with something? I remember on a car video last week, I shared a picture of myself when I was real young, and I had a young lady in the picture. I covered her face up and everything. But I remember she was really one of the first women that really supported me in the things I wanted to do, particularly write, and she was extremely supportive. Now, of course, we're not together now, but I have nothing but respect for her. But she brought more than sex to the table. And see, that's the important thing. When you dealing with, you're a man out here and you're in your late 20s, older, you can't just be having sex with minor women, because they might be looking at whatever. What else they bringing? What can they talk about? What are they doing for you? I'm gonna get even more into that in my next sit down video, right? But she got to bring more, because even the sex part, like I said, women. Let's just be real. Most women can just lay there, and a guy think he busting nut and everything, and think he doing something. Meanwhile, he working 2 or 3 jobs for her lazy ass. He giving her all this stuff. He presenting stuff for her. And trust me, she read that about him, that he was going to do all that, which is part of the reason why she's with him. But hold up, baby girl. What you doing for me? What you giving to me? And that's got to be very important. A man has to think about that. What is this woman doing for me? What good is this woman in his presence? Because you can don't think just sex. In fact, let me go on a tangent a bit. If you're a man and you've been like watching Uncle Rom's videos, or any videos really, and you got all these thirsty women out here, but you can only get just one, no matter how attractive she is, you got to work on yourself. Every single man who's about something should have multiple women, at the very least, interested in them. In fact, a man should be in a position where he can pick through those women. That's where you want to get. You want to have those options where you're not just settling for a woman. You don't want to settle. I did a video a few weeks ago talking about you want to be that man that women are settling for. You don't want that woman that you are settling for on your end, that you're settling for. You want that woman who's bringing multiple things to the table. And I don't mean that she necessarily has to be like some doormat, but she do have to be that type of woman who is going to be helpful on your mission. She's helpful. That's the real. That's what I would say is the mission. The meaning of the real meaning of the word submission. That means she's helping you, whatever you're doing, whatever your purpose is. And this ain't saying you can't help her out too, but shoot, whatever she doing, no matter what, yeah, you can help her out. But then what's she doing for you? What is she doing for you? How is she helping you out? What is she doing to help you to accomplish your mission? How is she helping you with your purpose? You can get sexy, man. Really, sex is easy. And even though I'm very much against spending money for it, let's just be real. Some of these women you can spend money for. There's plenty of acceptable hoes out here. Shout out Pimp guy. He'll tell you that. Plenty of them. So you can always get sex. What else is she doing? All right? Keep that in mind. So anyway, that's all I have for right now. Really think about what I'm saying, all right? And I'll talk to y'all. Peace.